change. Opportunities. And Rozier remains the same. Continuity and change. Although we continue to change our physical facilities, there has been a steadfast continuity anchored in our Lassallean mission of faith, service, and community. Enter to learn, leave to serve. Although opportunities to serve have changed over the years, the building of community that those nights of studying that our Golden Jubilarians had in libraries or in other locations are now changed. Our learning communities are ways our new students study. They find other ways through technology to study together. Change, continuity. But yet the values of learning have remained at this university. The values of service have remained at this university. That has been the continuum. That has been our continuity. Our commitment to academic excellence, to impact this community, more so than ever, the need for the educated workforce today, to be prepared for emerging careers of tomorrow. We believe we serve that purpose. So although curriculums change, and although new courses of study develop, cybersecurity, physician assistant studies, master in accountancy, just to name a few, we are responding to the needs of the community in which we live and beyond. I firsthand have had the chance to witness all that you are capable of doing, probably learning more than you thought was possible, watching you grow in your faith, watching your research projects, watching the service, watching the athletic accomplishments of our wonderful teams and individuals. But in spite of these changes, there has been a continuity in you, an important continuity. Long ago, a seed was planted in you by your parents or those who raised you. A seed of strength, a seed of integrity, one that said, in spite of changes all around me, I am moving forward in a positive direction. I am moving forward because within me there is a continuity. Within me there is a strength. So that change all around me will not necessarily affect the core that is within me. And I'm positive that our faculty, our staff, and our administrators have helped that seed, have helped that core grow stronger. So as you see a world full of change, as you're going to be undergraduates, I'm confident that you have within you the strength and courage so that as a CBU alum, you'll have a sense of continuity so that the changes in the world that you visit, that you see, that you observe, are not just random acts, but opportunities for you to build upon your own core. CBU was an important stopping point along your journey. Come back and see us. Tell us what you've done in terms of leadership in dealing with some of these changes you will be encountering. My wish for each and every one of you is that your core will be strong enough to embrace all the change that the world throws at you. As has been said, teachers open the door, but you enter by yourself. Teachers open the door, but you enter by yourself. Or, as the great philosopher Yogi Berra once said, the future ain't what it used to be. Graduates, congratulations. And I leave you with one small piece, one small phrase. Go Grizz. Big day today. It's now my honor to award the honorary degrees to two very distinguished individuals. An honorary degree is a doctorate, a degree, the highest degree that an institution can offer. So at this point, I ask Mayor Mark Luttrell, Mayor of Shelby County, to join me on my left. This is my left, I believe. And Mayor A.C. Wharton to join me on my right. You can go right this way. I will read the citation for Mayor Luttrell first. I keep switching you, Fu. Sorry about that. And then we will offer the honorary degree. I'll then follow with the reading of the citation for Mayor Wharton, and then we'll offer the honorary degree, a few pictures, and then some comments from them. So that's sort of the logistics of the next phase of this. Mayor Mark H. Luttrell, Jr., Honorary Doctor of Public Service. Mayor Mark H. Luttrell, Jr., you have been recognized as a servant leader for your steadfast commitment to the citizens of Shelby County. Your progressive leadership and ongoing initiatives to eradicate crime, lead economic development, support healthy living, and strive toward being one of the nation's most effective and efficient governments has made Shelby County safer, healthier, and more economically sound for all. Throughout your career, you have unwaveringly served the citizens of Shelby County, first as a history teacher, then joining the Army to serve our country, coming home and beginning a career in corrections, and ultimately entering public service at Shelby County as Shelby County Sheriff and now Mayor. You have been committed to us. No matter the challenge, you have put others first and answered the call. Through it all, you have sought opportunities to improve health and well-being of Shelby County and make it an exemplary place to live. This constant push to be better yielded high dividends. Under your leadership, the Shelby County Jail was lifted from federal court oversight and received several national accreditations, including one for medical units. You led the charge to create the Economic Development Growth Engine, EDGE, and increased awareness of healthy living through countywide public health initiative, Healthy Shelby. As mayor, your four-point vision for budget discipline, safe communities, public health, and jobs have been the cornerstone of your administration. This vision has become a testament to your unflagging desire for a better quality of life, not for a few, but for everyone. And we have all benefited from this vision. Over the years, you have received numerous accolades for community service. However, you remain a humble servant of the people and a constant public figure at each and every event, small or large. Through your example, others have been inspired and encouraged to become involved in our community to make it better. And I'm one example of that. For your extraordinary servant leadership to Shelby County and its citizens, Christian Brothers University is pleased to honor you today. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Christian Brothers University, I hereby confer upon you, Mayor Mark H. Luttrell, Jr., the Honorary Doctor of Public Service with all rights and privileges thereunto appertaining, awarded the 11th day of May, 2013. Mayor Luttrell, congratulations. Bob is going to put on you. Yeah, very good. There's your real diploma. You have to listen to the other guy now. Take a look. Mayor Wharton has been incredibly patient here. You know, he's itching to move here. Mayor A.C. Wharton, Jr., you have led an extraordinary life of public service to the citizens of Memphis and Shelby County, promoting social, economic, and educational equality for all. From your beginnings as a public defender until your election as mayor of Memphis, You have tirelessly labored for the common good of all citizens, improving the quality of life and ensuring each and every person was afforded the opportunity to live in a safe, healthy, and economically thriving community. You have been a constant advocate for making Memphis a city of choice and for claiming its place as a great American city. Not only have you advocated, you have shared a vision and forged partnerships that have resulted in increased jobs and capital investments, reduced crime, improved government efficiency and transparency, added parks and green space to the core city, but most of all, improved public education for all children. For more than 30 years, you have relentlessly pursued new opportunities to ensure that the youth of our community have access to education and employment. Under your leadership, early development issues were addressed through books From Birth and Ready, Set, and Grow, and employment through the Office for Talent and Human Capital, which was established to develop, retain, and attract the best and the brightest young workers. Under your unwavering leadership, Memphis has received national recognition for its remarkable revitalization, has been chosen as one of only 7 communities nationwide to be part of a national poverty reduction initiative co-founded by the Bloomberg Philanthropies and Social Innovation Fund, and is part of the White House initiative to prevent youth violence. You have willingly and graciously responded to every request from this community, small and large, and for that we thank you. Your faith in God and other people, service to those of our community, and work to build a better community serves as an inspiration and example for all. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Christian Brothers University, I hereby confer upon you, Mayor A.C. Wharton, Jr., the Honorary Doctor of Public Service with all rights and privileges thereunto appertaining. Mayor Wharton, congratulations. Mayor Luttrell run the toss and has elected to give the first set of remarks. So Mayor Luttrell, or Dr. Mayor Luttrell.
Well, thank you so much, President Smorelli, Chairman Macarini, Board of Trustees, faculty and staff of Christian Brothers University. I'm both appreciative and humbled by this honor this morning. You know, it's not so long ago that I remember a day much like this, where I was sitting where the graduates of today are sitting, a sunny day under some beautiful trees, thinking about my future with some degree of anxiety, knowing that as supportive as my parents had been throughout my college career, that they had made it very clear that today I was on my own. I think there are many other parents that have told our graduates today that same thing. Facing that summer, a time of when I was entering a new job, marrying the love of my life, looking toward the future, it indeed was a challenge and many things to think about. But over the years, you wake up every morning and you go to work and you start realizing your dream and you start giving birth to ambitions. And over a period of time, it works out quite well. I often look at the things that are to be accomplished that have been accomplished, and indeed I am surprised. You know, one of my favorite public figures of all time, Nelson Mandela, former president of South Africa, spent many years in prison himself for what he believed, made the comment that education is the most important weapon of which we can use to change the world. Well, many of you all have that education, that formal education today. Now you're encouraged to go out and make a difference. Do something in this world that extends beyond your lifetime and that of the other people who are in attendance today. Teach a teacher. Compose a symphony. Write a book. Be a voice for the voiceless, but make a difference. Save a life. That's the challenge that each of you have. I know that you have heard from your professors and from the school administration that what you have today, your education, cannot be taken away from you. The only way that you can lose it is to not use it. That is your challenge as you go forward today, is to not lose it. An old Irish proverb says, when God made time, He made plenty of it. You have plenty of time ahead of you. Use that time to your advantage. Use your academic preparation by applying it to the community as a citizen. Know that the love of your family, your friends, will always be there. Just expect them to change the locks on the front door. God bless you for your honor today, you graduates. Good luck to you. You have much to look forward to, and I appreciate so much the opportunity to share it with you today. Thank you.
Now it's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Mayor A.C. Wharton.
Good morning. Thank you, President, to members of the faculty, governance, parents, to the graduates, congratulations. And regardless of what Mayor Luttrell said about being on your own, don't buy that, just keep asking. It doesn't hurt to ask, and most of the time you'll find that they're going to be there. I've said that many times, but it just doesn't work that way. So smile, be happy. They're still there. They're not throwing away your training wheels just yet. I am truly grateful for you considering me for this honorary doctorate in public service. I consider this a high honor, especially given the Lasallian tradition of service that frames the work and outlook of this prestigious institution. And it is particularly rewarding because this is my neighborhood. So when you see me walk by here every day, you have to call me doctor now, so just remember that. People speak of public service, but I honestly learned service as a private citizen. I was the son of A.C. and Mary Wharton in the small town of Lebanon, Tennessee, where service was a family requirement. Helping others was a part of our daily routine, and extending ourselves to neighbors was reinforced by our faith. And Ruby and I, who addressed you last night, I'm sure she's here somewhere, came here to live 40 years ago. We entered a city where service and the heart for helping others was as endemic to the community as the Big River, Beale Street, and barbecue. Our backgrounds in activism and support for the disadvantaged found a perfect home in a place that ranks as one of the most charitable cities in America. Memphis is ground zero for Southern hospitality, and I am proud to be the mayor of a place where service is a mission statement, a calling, a pastime, and a strongly held belief for the vast majority of our citizens. Lastly, I will say that as I stand before you, members of the class of 2013, I see a field of servant leaders that will transfer their energy to the larger community as you work to share the love of God, share it with others through your service to the least of our brothers and sisters. In the same way that your minds have been prepared for the careers you will pursue, I know that your hearts will remain open to the plight of others. The degrees you have received say that you can. But just remember that those who can will do, but those who care will do even more. Thank you, and may God bless you all.
Thank you, mayors. And just as a close, there was a purpose to bringing both mayors honorary doctorates on one day, although each is deserving on their own of honorary doctorates. There's a certain level of cooperation and spirit of cooperation between the city and county that's been unparalleled because of these two individuals. So they serve as a prime example of governments working together for the betterment of all citizens. So I thank them for doing that. On behalf of CBU, we thank you, and thank you for accepting this wonderful award.
Come, thou fount of every blessing, tune my heart to sing thy grace. Streams of mercy never ceasing, call for songs of loudest praise. Teach me some melodious sonnet, sung by flaming tongues above. Praise the mount, I'm fixed upon it, mount of thy redeeming love. Here I raise my Ebenezer, hither by thy help I'm come, and I hope by thy good pleasure safely to arrive at home. Jesus sought me when a stranger, wandering from the fold of God. He to rescue me from danger interposed his precious blood. Oh, to grace how great a debtor daily I'm constrained to be. Let thy goodness like a fetter bind my wandering heart to thee. Prone to wander, Lord, I feel it, prone to leave the God I love. Here's my heart, oh, take and seal it for thy courts above.
Every year, the Student Government Association president has the honor of delivering the student address. This year's address is presented by Mr. Taylor Ray Tartera, who is a LaSallian Fellow, President's Ambassador, and Peer Counselor. In addition, he has served on the CBU Judicial Board, is a member of several honor societies, and active in Kappa Sigma.
Welcome. We, class of 2013, have made it. Made it to a day some of us did not see probable. But we're here, and we're standing in all the glory that we have accomplished. I am honored to stand up here in front of colleagues, faculty and staff, and friends. It has been a journey getting to this point in our lives. Christian Brothers University has been a solid part of the past 4, 5, and for some 6 years, sorry, I thought that was funny, in which we have shared in each other's successions, given advice for each other's failures, and been friends to those sitting to either side of you. Look to your left, your right, behind you, and in front of you. These people and the support of your friends and family have gotten you to this point in your life today. The sense of community CBU has given all of us is something we must cherish forever. We are a family, the graduating family of 2013. Today, we leave our CBU bubble and start the venture into our own path. For some, it will be the workforce, where 12 hours is not considered full-time. For others, it will be grad school. Either way, we will leave here with the LaSallian virtues of faith, service, and community that have been ingrained in our mind since our freshman orientation. We can also leave here knowing that CBU has laid the foundation for our future generation and ourselves. Never forget that we as a family have learned from this institution and always uphold the values of Christian Brothers University, for these values have made us strong men and women. No matter what path you take, never forget your time and experience at CBU. Never forget the rock and the 12 a.m. competition to paint it. Never forget the building of Signe Agno Field and the Living Community Center or the hotel. Never forget the quad where all the events took place that brought us together. Never forget Fried Chicken Mondays and Stomach Ache Monday nights. Never forget Sofapalooza. Never forget homecoming. Never forget your classmates that you've had class with every year for 4 years straight. Never forget the loser lot. Never forget your class size of 5 students. Never forget our brothers. And never forget those who touched our hearts every day and taught us what we need to know to succeed, the faculty and staff. These things should forever be the memories that you take and share with you when you leave here today. CBU has given so much to us over the last few years of our lives that we cannot forget to return the favor. In order for CBU to grow, we must remember to pay it forward. By that, I mean to contribute back to the school that gave us so much. Encourage young people to visit CBU and make sure you participate in all alumni events to keep the CBU community alive, not just in our hearts, but forever. As a class, we have already begun to do this by taking the Senior Gift Challenge. My thanks to all of you who have taken the challenge to begin giving back to CBU. Through this challenge, we had the opportunity to nominate our favorite professor to receive an outstanding faculty fellowship, for which he or she will receive $1,000. I'm very pleased to announce that this first recipient of this award is none other than Dr. Tracy Burke. Dr. Tracy Burke is the director of the Honors Program, mentor to many, and all-around cheerleader for CBU. Dr. Burke, thank you for all you do to make it a great day at CBU. Please stand to be recognized. You're welcome. Maybe we can do the chicken dance later. Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "Do not follow where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail." We, family of 2013, have been molded into leaders to take on whatever comes our way. Leave here and take what you have learned and to apply it to whatever you choose to do. Go out and leave your trail. Thank you. Now, will all my fellow students who wish to take the LaSallian Pledge please stand? Yeah, go ahead and stand up. That was complicated, I know. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I pledge to explore and take into account the social justice of environmental consequences of any job I consider. and will try to improve these aspects of any organization for which I work. I will further the Lasallian tradition by continuing to learn and by serving others to build better communities and a better society. Thank you. Congratulations.
It is now time to present our graduation candidates. Please hold your applause until all graduates in each school are called. Please refrain from any whistling, shouting, or use of noisemakers. Again, please hold your applause until an entire school has crossed the stage so that all parents, friends, and relatives can hear the names of the graduates for the candidates for graduation. There are 439 graduates for the 2013 commencement of Christian Brothers University. President Morelli, upon the recommendation of the faculty and the deans, we proudly present the following undergraduate and graduate candidates for graduation.
The School of Arts is honored to present the following candidates for graduation.
Receiving the degree Bachelor of Arts, Althea Atwater, Applied Psychology, cum laude. Laquita Arjanette Bell, English for Corporate Communications. Brittany A. Blackstone, Psychology. Olivia Browning Blow, Psychology. Marilyn Joyce Buckley, Applied Psychology, cum laude. Okay, sorry. Raven LaFaith Buckner, Liberal Studies. Bria Centrell Buford, Applied Psychology. Glia Camille Murley Caparis, Creative Writing. Bryn Marie Curtis, English, summa cum laude. Zanisha Shavi Davis, English for Corporate Communication and Applied Psychology, cum laude. Kristen Joy Downing, cum laude. Michaelin K.C. Starr Easter, History, cum laude. Tierney Brianne Eaton, Psychology. Kevin Lee Edwards, Applied Psychology. Tavares Mondrell Floyd, History. Jaleesa Lawana Frederick, Psychology, summa cum laude. Spencer Allen Galarno, History, summa cum laude. Kimberly Jo Gardner, Psychology, summa cum laude. Rashandra Lene George, Psychology. Lee Andrew Goodman, Applied Psychology. Caroline Rose Gordon, Psychology. Kimberly Rochelle Graves, Psychology. Catherine Mary Handworker, History, cum laude, Honors Diploma recipient. Danielle Marie Hobbs, Psychology. Mary Catherine Hogan, Special Education. Narita Radell Hubbard, Psychology. Shannon Denise Ingram, Liberal Studies. James Michael Johnson II, History, cum laude. Kevin Andrew Johnson, Psychology. Amanda Kelly Jones, English, summa cum laude. Aramis Charnisa Judson, psychology. Ariel Kingsley, psychology, summa cum laude, honors diploma recipient. William Ross McAllister, history, summa cum laude. Seneca Angel Mitchell, psychology. Stephanie Joan Mull, liberal studies. Caitlin Daniel Morse, creative writing, cum laude. Jada L. Owens, English, summa cum laude. Raymond Anthony Owens, applied psychology. Alexander Hee-Jun Park, history, magna cum laude. Paulina Elaine Passmore, English, cum laude. Heather Marie Peters, liberal studies. Brianna Polk, psychology, magna cum laude. Maisha Lavette Richardson, cultural studies. Alicia Ellen Russell, English, magna cum laude. Kyra Clapper, history. Jennifer LaRose Sharp, English for corporate communications. Ronald T.